Chloe, and we're back with another video. Happy Monday, y'all. Happy Monday. How is everybody's day going or it went? Like it's evening time now, right? We're supposed to be at home, get ready for work tomorrow. Like it's the never ending journey of work for me. Y'all, I got jury duty tomorrow. But let me tell you all. It's virtual. It's the first time I ever had any type of jury duty virtual, but I'm gonna go in there. I'm be like, I don't believe in nothing. I don't believe in sending people to jail, period. So therefore, you can't put me on nobody's case. And I always find the good in everything. So therefore, you can't put me in nobody's case. And I got sympathy for everybody. So therefore, you can't put me on nobody's case. I'm biased against everybody. Okay, don't put me on nobody's case. Like I don't. No. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to pass on this. But we need jury, right? Like we need a jury because those are the people who like decide people's fate. So like you want to be, we need people to do it. But for me, I'm just like I don't want to be that person. Like, could you imagine you got to send somebody to jail? And then what if you did? What if you're wrong? Like, what if they didn't do it and you say they did do it? Like, I don't know. See, I don't need that on my conscience and my sweat at nighttime when I'm trying to sleep. No, when I send somebody to freaking jail. Hey, Shakira. Hey, Miss C. Hey, Miss V. Hey, Jessica. Hey, also. Exactly. Yo, this work thing is so ghetto, y'all. It's so ghetto. I finally went to work. Missy, I finally made it. I finally made the work, okay? I did. I went. Okay, look, y'all. So let me tell y'all. Let me tell y'all. Is Cliff in his chat yet? Is Cliff in his chat yet? Because Cliff, let me tell y'all what Cliff said. Because I'm about to tell y'all that what's his name? What's her name? Lindsey started with Katina, and I left this out the review. Hey, bye here, girl. I left it out the review, but Lindsey started this mess with Katina, and I got the video. Cool. Okay, let me tell y'all what he said first. Okay, once I tell y'all what he said, then we can get into the video because I got the proof. Because what you're not going to do is try to tell me, okay, that Katina instigated it and she started it, because that's not what happened. That's not what happened. Hold on, let me pull it up. Let me tell y'all what he said. He said Katina was out of line. You can't roll your eyes at somebody you don't like. Who said that? Who said you can't roll your eyes at somebody you don't like? Who said that? Okay. And then when they check you, you say, don't talk to me. That's throwing a stone and hiding your hand. First of all, Lindsey started with Katina first. And she didn't even roll her eyes. She just made a face. I'm gonna show y'all the face. She made a face because when you hear what Lindsey said, even in the context that she said it in, she said, I was reading a book. I read a book about intimacy, blah, 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 blah. And Katina was like, what? And I was like, what? Because we all was like, what? Like, girl, who wrote that? And why are you reading that book? Don't read that book, because whoever wrote that book don't know what they're talking about, right? But I want y'all to see, it wasn't even an eye roll. It wasn't even an eye roll, okay? But before we get into that, I'm going to show y'all where Lindsey started it, because I almost forgot. And then I finally remembered. I was like, thank you. But make sure y'all like this video. Did y'all like this video? Y'all coming in and I want y'all to like this video. Like the video. Okay. Now listen. Watch this, y'all. Watch this, because I forgot about this scene. And it's definitely Lindsey poking.
But Pastor Cal told him he needs to watch the way he talks. And what about me? Nothing.
Now, I'm going to start it over because I had the volume real low. Lindsey asked, she said, what did Pastor Cal, how did y'all talk go with Pastor Cal? Elijah Wan was saying his little speech. Okay, let me tell you, look at the context, because I know it's going to be some people here like, but she said it like she was trying to be shady. She said it like she was having an attitude. No, she was saying it with a little bit of because she was trying to mess with Elijah Wan, not Lindsey behind sitting over there on the side. Okay, so we're gonna play it over. We're gonna play it over.
I learned to not talk at somebody, to talk with somebody. It's more of just having respect. That's your wife.
Yes, he's gotten better, but Pastor Cal told him he needs to watch the way he talks. And what about me? Nothing. He didn't have nothing to say about me.
All right, well, that says a lot.
Oh, did y'all hear her? Did y'all hear her when she said, "Oh, well, that says a lot"? First of all, that's not her. That's not her picking. That's not her poking. That's not her starting. If Katina wanted to, Katina could have got up and went off on her right then, but she didn't. She didn't because she told that girl, "Don't talk to me," and she kept trying to talk to her when she said, "Don't talk to me." All right, keep going. Oh, Cliff, I just read your comment, cause boy, okay.
Because you're the best. I am the best.
And then she went on like, "Cause you the best." That's what Lindsey do. That's what Lindsey do. Y'all gonna sit here and tell me, y'all don't tell me Lindsey wasn't playing. Don't tell me Lindsey wasn't playing, because that's what she did. She was like, "Oh, I bet he's dead. Cause you're the best." I am the best. I am the best in that way. She said that to her husband, not Katina. Let me rewind it. It doesn't matter who she said it to. She should have said nothing.
Nothing to say about me.
All right, well, that says a lot.
She did not say it to her husband. Y'all saw that? Did y'all see the clip? Did she say it? Did she say it to Mark over there in the corner? Did she turn around and say it to Mark? No. She made her little smart comment. She made her little smart comment out loud to everybody. Did she or did she not? Because I know I'm not bugging. Try to tell me I'm bugging. She started this crap. She started the crap, okay?
Because you're the best. I am the best.
Tell me that's not poking. Tell me that. All right. Y'all say what y'all want to say. I know what I'm looking at. Exactly. Thank you, Jessica. Thank you. Thank you, Jessica. She wasn't even looking at at him. We not tripping. We see what we see. We see what we see. And then, hold on.
You shouldn't have said that. Like, it's all.
Hold up. So I want y'all to see, because it wasn't an eye roll. It was a reaction to a statement. It was a reaction to the statement, which all of us sometimes make reactions to statements when we hear something stupid. Because when we hear something stupid, we be like, "Oh, like what? Huh? Who said that? Why did he say that?" It was a reaction to the comment about the book that she read in a quote on intimacy, not necessarily to Lindsey. Lindsey was already on go. Okay, honey, she been ready on go, which is why she started with those little smart comments in between.
Why do you keep rolling your eyes?
It wasn't even an eye roll. Let me rewind it back. Hold up. Y'all not gonna tell me I know what I'm talking about. Hold up.
Unless you've had conflict with them first.
Why? Exactly. Y'all tell me that all of us didn't make that face. Let me remove this real quick. Y'all tell me that all of us didn't make that face when we heard Lindsey say that bull crap, okay? Remember the day before remember earlier that day before the episode came on and we was playing this same clip. We was playing it and we was sitting here like, who? She said that. We didn't know at the time that it was a quote, right? But we was like, what the heck is Lindsey talk about? That's probably why all she wanted to do is fight, right? That's what we were saying, because we was like, it made no sense. So when Katina heard it, she made the face like, that don't make no sense. Okay, it was a reaction to the comment. But Lindsey was ready, okay? She started it when she sat there and talked about some, "Oh, of course he didn't. Oh, because you're perfect, right?" Like, girl, she wants smoke with Katina so bad. And that's why when Katina told her, "Girl, I'm not about to argue with you on camera again. You know not to talk to me." You want to know why? Because they already told her, "Don't talk to that girl because she don't see it for you whatsoever. And if you keep messing with her, she gonna turn around and beat you the heck up on Married at First Sight. And then I'm gonna be sitting here like, go ahead, Katina. Go ahead." even an eye roll. And it wasn't even an eye roll. I'm gonna let you up. Give me a minute, okay? Because I gotta get it all out. Once I get it all out, then I'm gonna let you up. Okay. You saying that it was a let me go back. Mm-mm.
Believe it, girl. Nothing to say about me.
All right, well, that says a lot.
Because you're the best.
She said, oh, well, that says a lot. We saw Lindsey Lips say that loud and clear. Okay, now, because you the best may be up for debate. Because you the best may be up for debate because we don't have actual footage of who said it. But maybe she's trying to smooth it over. But Lindsey still jumped in and made her little comment. She still jumped in and made her little comment that was not asked for nor necessary. After she had already been annoying everybody all night long. All night long. All night long. All night long. Okay? What y'all gotta say? Okay, so because you're the best, maybe Alyssa. That's up for debate. That's up for debate. We're going to have to say maybe it was Alyssa. That's up for debate. But Lindsey said what she said, and we saw her say it. So either way, she was messing with her. She was poking at her because that's what she do. She poke at people and she poke at people. She even annoyed Jasmina. Jasmina was like, could you let him finish though? Could you let him finish? Could you let him? Y'all want me to upload the clip? Because I got the clip. Don't play with me tonight, y'all. Don't play with me tonight. I got the clip. Okay, I got the clip. She was definitely picking with her. So I just had to come up here and tell y'all, for all the people who are saying, Katina just always got an attitude with her. It's always, Katina got an attitude with Lindsey. Katina got an attitude with Lindsey. Yeah. I had a whole little video made up and I was like, I ain't even gonna post this video. I'm gonna just go talk to y'all, okay? Because I don't got time. Katina did not start it. She did not start it. She did not start it. Y'all can't tell me she started it. She made a face and a comment that was said, like most of us do when we hear something that sounds a little crazy to us. We make a face. She did not say nothing to that girl. She literally was over there like, and she didn't roll her eyes. You
keep rolling your eyes.
I'm not trying to argue with you on camera again. You know not to talk to me, girl. Yeah. Stay over there.
Hello. You know not to talk to me, girl. Stay over there. Hold up.
First.
That's not an eye roll. That's a confused face. Like, what? Who said that? Why they say that? Who wrote that book? Girl, take that book back. Okay? I ain't gonna take it out on y'all. I'm not gonna take it out on y'all, I promise. But look at the face. That's the face of confusion. That's not the face of anger. That's the face of confusion. That's like, who wrote that book, girl? Take that book back. Those my eyes. I don't want. Right. Why Lindsey ain't say nothing to nobody else? Because they all was over there making the face. You made the same face, Shanice. Exactly. When we read the clip the day before, earlier that day, we all was like, what? Who said that? Yeah, it's what you talking about, Willis. Look.
Why do you?
It was a look of confusion. Y'all can't tell me that's the rolling of the eyes. She was locked and loaded. This one right here, she was ready. Y'all can't tell me she wasn't ready. Y'all cannot tell me that Lindsey was not ready and she was on go, which is why Mark said that given their circumstances in the past, like, why would you even say anything? That's why, what's his name? What's that man's name? Elijah Wan said, don't let her get you riled up. And that's why this is why Mark was mad, because a lot of people was confused, like he didn't have her back. He's not supposed to have her back. He's not supposed to encourage this foolishness. He should have checked her. Maybe not then and there, because she can't handle being checked on the spot, child. She can't handle it. But at the same time, you want to go ahead and put us in this predicament, and then I'm going to have to get up here and defend you because you don't know how to keep your mouth closed. Everything does not need for you to say something. And if I did roll my eyes, it still don't it's no need for you to say something, because when y'all was sitting on that daggone beach and you was listening to Alyssa and it sounded like some BS, like we all knew it was some BS, you was making faces because you knew it was some BS. And when Alyssa asked you why you over there making faces, you ain't say nothing. You ain't said not one thing. Not one thing. Keep the same energy, Lindsey. You could have just said nothing at all and kept moving. You already know not to talk to her, but you want to talk to her so bad. Why you want to talk to Katina so bad, girl? Why you want to talk to her? You want to be her friend so bad. You want to be a whole side so bad. You just want to have any type of interaction with her so bad. Like, what is it? You like her? You think she cute? You want her man? Is that what it is? What is it? Right. It's not his place to join it. And she goes up, he goes, I don't understand. Like, if I'm wrong, if I'm doing something that's going to cause confrontation, because it's unnecessary. Her actions was just unnecessary. If somebody roll their eyes, whatever, like nobody got time to be sitting there. You there for your husband, go be there with your husband. When Jasmina told you to chill out, stop, sit down, sit down. Like, let him finish his sentence. You should have known right then that everybody was aggravated with you. They literally was aggravated with Lindsey all night long because she don't know how to shut up. So if you ask me, they was doing a better job. Katina was doing a better job at being quiet. She was doing a better job at being quiet because that's what Lindsey was poking with her all night. She was doing a good job of composing herself and not saying nothing stupid. Because if it had been me and I would have heard that, I'd have been like, girl, put that book away. And then she could have said, why you making that why you even say something to me? Because you sound stupid and you put don't quote that book because book stupid. Okay. That's why I'm like, nobody got time for her. That daggone Lindsey. Look, Mark May probably shouldn't have addressed it right there on the spot, but he was taking the friend's advice. The friend told him, tell him right there on the spot so that he can know, so she can know and she won't do it. No, she took that and she went all the way off on him. Okay, completely off of him. He just don't want to be in no more drama. He don't even want to argue with her. He should have waited till they got home and then had that conversation. He probably should have did it right then at the moment, but he was just going by what the friends told him to do and how to will her in when she started going loose, because that's exactly what she was doing, starting to go loose. I just had to come up here and say my piece, okay? Because y'all not going to try to tell me that Katina started it. We're not going to do that. I thought Pascal told him to address it as it happens. It was Pascal. I know the friends mentioned it. When he was at the house. The friends was like, you got to tell her like right then and there. I don't know if Pascal said, I can't remember because that scene was so long. It was so long. And that's part of the problem too. Because he sat there and lied on that beach. Talking about he lied to he apologized to them that he went up there and lied to her about Elijah. I just want to make sure that you're comfortable. No, stop lying to that girl. Call her out on her BS because she was absolutely wrong for doing a freaking most. Because if Katina would not have shut her down the way she shut her down and went into a whole argument with her, it would have turned into something else. But because Katina shut it down, Lindsey had nothing else to say. That's it. Lindsey said the man's balls are small. Like, let's get into it. Let's get into it. Hey, Monique. Hey, B. Hey, this girl. Hey, babe. Hey. Oh, wait, I miss. Hey, Shanice. Who I miss? I miss some people. Y'all know me and the names don't be going right. So if I be mispronouncing y'all names, just let me go. Just let me go. Because if it ain't nothing I'm going to do, I'm gonna mispronounce a name or two. Okay, so look, y'all, I don't understand for the life of me why. Okay, I'm trying to figure this out. Why she even with him? All right. So I see some people say that, he's being selfish. He has all this stuff going on. She's trying to be there for him. And she's, she put on a hazmat suit and she's just cleaning up all his problems. And then he's shutting down and he's going away. That's not fair to her. But this is my thing. Just because you go on a TV show, it's still a reality TV show, meaning that your real life is still happening. You cannot control the circumstances of which things happen in your life and what period of time they happen in, okay? Just because you went on Married at First Sight and got married don't mean the bed bugs was going to stop. Just because you went on Married at First Sight don't mean that the grandmother wasn't going to be sick, okay? Just because you went on Married at First Sight don't mean that things like that are not going to happen in your real life. Real life continues to happen. It's just so happened that you went on Married at First Sight where you actually have to include another person in your process, right? Now, this is the thing. She was there for Mark, granted. But did Mark say, Lindsey, be there for me? She decided that she wanted to be there for her husband. So to sit back and throw all that back at his face shows that it's not genuine. Because you do something for somebody, why you need to tell the whole world about it? Why you need to tell the whole world about all the issues that's going on in that man's life? She came to us. His mother, the landlord mother figure been calling and 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 calling. And then he got bed bugs. His grandmother is sick and all this other stuff. Like, she's literally telling all his business. Mark did not come on that screen and say, so I just found out I got bed bugs. I just found out that my lease has changed and I can't keep my cats. Mark didn't tell us nothing. How did she even know that Mark wanted us to know that? Because those are real sensitive topics that normally people keep to themselves. They barely even tell, their regular people around them. Yet alone, go on national television and tell everybody their business. So for her to go up there and be telling all his business, she's already out of control. Okay, that's one. Okay, two. You go up there because let me go backtrack a little bit. Because we did not have to go to his house to see him clean out them bed bugs. Because last time I checked, we didn't see Katina's house and we did not see Jasmina's house. Why? Because Katina lived with her mother, and I can't remember. I don't know why we didn't see Jasmina. Maybe because she got a roommate or whatever the case may be. But Mark could have decided that he did not want them to come to the house. But it probably was Lindsey being all extra. No, we could just put on the suits and we could go to the house and we could just throw out all the stuff. And he just went along with it. That's one. Okay. Now, two. I get that they only have a short period of time. But if you want to be married to someone and you're doing something out being genuine, out the kindness of your heart, you need to allow them to still live their life. Like, this is the point of Married at First Sight, to be able to see if you can go through regular life-ish together. Okay. You can be there to support him. But when you act like this, when you keep getting drunk and you keep picking fights and you keep arguing and you keep doing stuff like that, don't nobody want to be around that. Don't nobody want to be around that. It's bad enough you out here telling his whole business to everybody and their mama. Then you out here picking fights with everybody for no reason. And you don't know how to control your alcohol, because that's the first thing he said. Go ahead and have another drink. Because as soon as he said it, he was like, you know what? I'm not about to walk away. Well, go call your mama. See if you can sleep with her. What you mean? See, he shouldn't have moved in with her. See, that bothered me. That bothered me, because what you mean go call your mama? Go see if you can sleep with her. Like, what you mean? That's not genuine. That's not really trying to show somebody you care for them. Then you go in the bathroom. You talk about how small his balls is. You talking about how you can't even get an orgasm? All I need is an orgasm. Girl, this is what you look like sexually frustrated because, oh, child, Mark, you got a lot to deal with. Is that's how she act when she's sexually frustrated, child. Okay. Went in there, oh, he only makes $60,000 a year selling gym memberships. Like, okay, well, at least he got a job. At least he making some money. She's looking down on him. I'm gonna go live my best life. I'm gonna go back to South Boston and do, live my wonderful life or whatever the case may be. After you just sat there and degraded that man to the little bit of confidence he probably had, she killed it. She killed it, which is why I hate the fact that when she was talking to the friend, she said, he feels like he's always been someone's option, never anyone's choice, because that's how you make him feel too. Because as soon as you got mad at him, or as soon as he tried to call you out on something that you was wrong in, you decided that you was going to go up there and curse him out, call him names, talk about his job, talk about his sex, talk about his balls. Call him she called him, what she call him, a B? She called him weak. Say he can't stand up for himself. Told him to go back to live in his roach-infested apartment. If that's your wife, who need enemies? If that's your wife, who need enemies? She's just as bad as Chris Friends was. If there's no reason to leave, this is the reason to leave, because y'all supposed to be a partnership. If you were so about this partnership, you wouldn't have did all of that. You wouldn't have said all of that. And if the sex was so bad, why you keep wanting it? If the sex was so bad, why you keep wanting it? Why you keep wanting it? Why you keep wanting it? I ain't never had bad sex that I kept wanting. Nope. I ain't never had sex that I was like, ooh, that was so bad, I want more. Not I. So she can say what she want to say to who she want to say it to, but honey, we know the real tea. We all know the real tea. She said he can't even give her. Right, she complains she can't get one, but the word on the street is that she always wants sex. That's why I'm just like, what's his giving? What is giving? It was tragic. I felt so bad because I feel like even though she said it in the bathroom, she should have said it, because honestly, she didn't say it to him. She said it to production. So if the cameras wasn't rolling and no one ever saw it, we would have never heard her say it. And it probably wouldn't be as bad because it would have just been something that she said to whoever she said it to, right? But I just feel bad for Mark, because when Mark sees this and he really sees how she looks at him, he can't be with her. After he sees how she views him, he can't be with her. And every time she goes to try to do something for him, he's not going to accept it. And he's not going to appreciate it. Because it's like, are you doing this because you really want to? Or are you doing this to have something to throw back in my face? You know what I mean? Because it's definitely given I'm doing something to have, leverage over you. I'm better than you. I helped you at the lowest part of your life. You owe me. You need to say thank you or congratulations. Congratulations for what? Congratulations that you could put on a hazmat suit and come help me. Congratulations that you made a doctor's appointment for my mother. Did I ask you to do that? Because every time they say what she did, it's always Mark sitting there like she's just taking over and she's just doing it. Like she's not even giving me a chance. He's still trying to process stuff, and she out there making moves, which is cool. But then if you want to feel like you doing it for if you doing it for some type of brownie points, then sis, it's not real. It's not genuine. If I go outside and give a bum $2, okay? Let me not say a bum. If I go outside and someone's begging me for $2 and I give them $2, I'm not looking for them to be like later on, like, remember I gave you that $2? If I see little kids in the store but trying to buy candy and they don't have enough for all the candy they got, and I go ahead and just pay for it, I'm not looking at them later on next time they in the store like you ain't gonna say thank you to me after I bought you that candy last time. Remember? Better yet, my husband gets sick and I take care of him. I make him some soup. So you're not gonna say thank you for the soup? Say thank you for the soup. Why you ain't say thank you for the soup? I made you soup. I took care of you when you was sick. Shut up. My husband talks about she ain't making no soup. Don't tell my business like that, okay? Because that's wrong. Okay? Like, it's okay to be appreciative, to want to be appreciated. She has every right to want to be appreciated. But the way she went off was wrong. Was completely wrong. Wrong. Remember, I made you some, right? Remember, I made you some soup. So that's the thing. Like, it's okay, like, to want to be appreciated. We all want to be appreciated for the things that we do. But don't throw it back in my face and make me feel bad about it. Because if you stepped in for me at a low moment in my life, it's because I really needed you. Because I had no one else. And I trusted you. So for you to throw that back at me, the trust is gone. The vulnerability is gone. I can't be vulnerable with you no more. I can't tell you what I'm going through. I can't tell you how I feel. Why? Because you called me an emotional bitch in the bathroom. I don't want you to help me with my mother. Why? Because as soon as you got mad, I was doing this for you. Go call your mother. See if you can stay with her. I don't want to live in your apartment no more. Because that's how you going to act when you get mad? You going to tell me to go stay with my mother? Nope. Who else? Stephen Noy. All right. I'm gonna need Noy to grow the heck up. She childish AF. Okay. Noy, grow up. Okay, so we was in our membership chat earlier and we was talking about Noy and Steve. Right. So this is how I feel. Right. She don't even know his mother. She just that's the thing, Dallas. That's the thing. She's doing stuff because she wants brownie points. She's not doing it out the kindness of her heart. She's just doing it because she want to seem like she's taking care of everything because she realized that he's been taking care of, people his whole life and stuff like that. Okay. So you want to come in and take the burden off of him? Did he ask you to? Or you doing this because you want to? Because if you're doing this because you want to, then you can't come back and throw it in his face. Okay? Now, back to Noy. Y'all. So, after thinking about this and talking about this, I feel like Noy was upset that Steve was in the house doing nothing. I think that she got up, offered to cook because she felt like maybe he was cooking all the time and she wanted to cook. But then as she started cooking, she was starting to think to herself, like, why am I cooking? And he been here all day and he ain't do nothing. And I was working. So then she got upset while she was cooking them noodles and decided that she wasn't going to make his noodles. She was just going to make her noodles. Okay. So then when Steve came out the bedroom and realized that she didn't make his noodles, he was like, you know what? I'm going to put the noodles on. And she caught an attitude like I was going to do it. And he tried to figure out then why your noodles on and my noodles not on. Okay. So then not only that, the noodles is on. She not even paying attention to the noodles. Now his oodles and noodles is daggone all mushy and nasty. You know how them noodles get when they get nasty. You can't even swirl them on a, you know, you nasty. Nobody wants that, okay? She immature. Girl, if you did not want to cook, why did you ask him? Did you want him to make the noodles? Why you just didn't let that man get in there and make his daggone food like he been cooking for y'all all week? Like, I don't understand that. She's childish. Then you want to get the nerve to get up and walk away and take your dog and your little backpack, okay? Backpack, okay? And go all the way down to your house. And you want to decide not to answer a phone call, a text message, or anything. And you want to post a nasty post about how you don't have to settle. It's okay to say nah sometimes. I didn't get I'm upset about the noodles, about cooking dinner from that post. It's okay to say nah sometimes. I don't have to settle for anything less. Like, how we get there? Hanoi? Because it's given very much, I don't want a man who ain't got no job. Y'all tell me that post and say, I don't want a man who ain't got no job. That's what it said. The post gave, I don't want no man who ain't got no job. And then not only did she make the post, she goes, first of all, I'm going to give y'all some advice because I've been there before. I was in the way, right, when I was younger, okay? If you're in a relationship and you're married, don't go put all your business on the social media. Okay? Don't tell everybody that he cheated on you. Don't tell everybody that y'all got into a bad argument. Don't go post subliminals, okay? So everybody can read between the lines. Don't go up there. Do not go up there, you know, saying, oh, he didn't come home last night, but that's all right. I'm going to do me, okay? Don't do that. You want to know why? Because 9 times out of 10, if you're not going to leave, you're going to look stupid. You're going to look stupid. You're going to look stupid when you're posting a picture of y'all at dinner tomorrow. Talk about something. I love him no matter what. It's us against the world. You're going to look stupid. Leave it off of social media. Just don't, okay? Just don't put it on social media at all, okay? Whatever you feeling, whatever you're going through, keep it here, okay? Keep it in the inside. Play your music around your house. Clean up, okay? Drink some wine. Do whatever it is you want to do. But y'all don't go on the social media. I had my days back in the day when me and my husband first started dating, and every time he would do something, I would go up there and I would make a subliminal post, right? You know, one of those noise subliminal posts too. And I would be like, you're gonna miss a good thing when it's gone. You know, those subliminal ones, okay? And then, you know, sometimes you're going to get deep down inside. It's okay to start over. It's okay. You get real petty, okay? All that stuff out there. And then people in the comments talking about something. It's going to be all right, girl. You're going to be all right. Don't worry about it. Everything going to be good. And the next thing you know, you posted, this is the best thing that ever happened to me. I can't believe, you know, guys would send me someone so beautiful and amazing. And now you sitting there looking dumb to all your friends and followers and family members, which is why Steve was like, could you imagine how I'm going to have to tell my family that you was upset and you made that post because of some pasta? Because they going to be all in our business. Because you told them that you ain't got to settle, basically saying you don't want no man with no job. Girl, I was like, no, grow up. No, grow up. It was passive aggressive, not subliminal. Okay, passive aggressive, whatever. It was all of it at one. She was just doing too much. But I'm going to tell y'all, okay, Steve got her all the way together. He said, do you think that post was appropriate? She said, I guess not. No, not a guess. It definitely wasn't. I said, tell her again, Steve. Not Not a probably, not a I guess. It's definitely wasn't. Okay? Shoot. What's wrong with what's Steve? Communication skills are top notch. Steve communication skills are top notch, okay? Even when he sat down, he literally explained the what, the when, the why, and the how, okay? He was like, I was calling you, I was texting you, I was even going to apologize because I know it wasn't that serious over some daggone pasta. And I know I wasn't even wrong because you was burning my food that I was trying to eat. So I should have been the one upset picking up the daggone dog and walking out the door with my backpack. But instead, it was you. And I'm just trying to figure out why. And then I go on Instagram because you didn't even come home last night, okay? And you wasn't even home in the morning. Like it wasn't, you came home in the afternoon and you ain't answer your phone. Oh, see, that's what we not going to do in this relationship. That's not acceptable ever. So try me again. Try me again. Go ahead. Try me again and see what's going to happen. Steve broke it all the way down. And then he had to give her the lesson on why she can't be posting stuff on the social media. Because when my parents and my mama and my brother and my sister, because you know they all follow you, right? When they see that and they see that you post something about how this isn't going to work, and then they call me and ask me what happened, and I tell them that you was mad over some pasta, they're going to be looking at you crazy. And then I'm going to have to defend you to them. And then when they don't like you, you're going to be mad because my family don't like you. Because you know that's how it happened, right? When you go back and you tell all your business to your friends and your family, and then you forgive that person, and now they all don't like that person, don't like him no more. You like, no, but he not like that, and they can't get out their mind because you already done told them all the bad stuff that happened in y'all daggone relationship. Y'all better listen to the advice that I'm out here giving. Keep some things to yourself inside your own household. Okay, figure it out. Figure it out. Because social media ain't gonna figure it out. We're gonna be sitting here watching. And watching. Okay. Steve got her all the way together. I was here for it. I was definitely here for it. Dr. Vivian needs to be replaced. I like looking at Dr. Vivian because she's beautiful. She always dressed head to toe. Like she gives a good image. Okay. It's like you want to see her. But then when she starts talking, you be like, nah, I'm good on her. Families never forget. Nope. And best friends. Okay. Families and best friends, like people who really care and love for you, they never forget. They can try, but they never do. Okay. Let's get into what's that? Elijah Wan. Let's get into Elijah Wan. So y'all gave me a different perspective, okay? I didn't forget, but I kind of forgot that Elijah Wan's mom is white or Irish, right? So it would make sense for him to probably be around a lot of white people. So that would make sense why he would date white women, because a lot of men tend to date women. Well, not a lot of men, because there's a lot of black men who don't want to date black women, even though they got black mamas. But we're not about to go there, okay? What we're going to talk about is Elijah Wan, probably like wanting to date women who he could see his mother in, which would be an Irish or a white woman, because that's his mother. So when you think about it, that makes sense. I didn't think about it to that extent. And I think that's what Katina was trying to get her to understand, was that you got to remember that he got a white mama. So he's probably was looking at, women who look like his mama for his wife or his, girl. Makes sense to me. He said black women he hasn't been into. And I thought he said that black women aren't attracted to him or don't like him. Yeah, black women haven't been into him. Right. But I definitely find that I feel like, okay, on the surface, I think black women would be attracted to Elijah Wan. When you start to get to see how Elijah Wan acts and how he talks, then you be like, nah, you ain't for me. So I can see both sides. I think they're attracted to him, but when they start to get to know him and he start pulling all that BS that he be pulling, they be like, nah, you got me effed up. You got me effed up because I ain't the one. I'm not the one, okay? Use the word on the street, Elijah Wan thinking. Well, I hope. I mean, I will, for Katina's sake, I hope it's thinking. You know, because he giving me very, you know, a little insecure. He's corny, and a certain kind of woman wouldn't like that. He might look cute to some, but outside of that, nah. That's what I was trying to get at. Like, Muchi, can you tell your father to like lower it down a little bit? Yeah, just go tell him. Tell him to. Can you just tell him to like be quiet a little bit? Thank you. Milan, I heard you. I'm asking you to do me one favor. Thank you. Mommy said you being too loud. Child, it's ghetto over here. This is ghetto. We live, y'all. We live. Okay, all of me loves all of you. Y'all just gotta take me as I am. This is it. Okay. But anyway, what I was about to say. Oh, yeah. So the thing is about Elijah Wan is that I can understand how he could be attractive to women of color, African American women, because that's what he said, African American women, right? But then also realize that once the African American women kind of get with him, we be like, and I could get it because all of us, most of us was like, nah, he doing too much, right? So it makes sense. It makes sense because all of us was sitting here like, nah, Elijah Wan ain't it. He ain't it. We still ready to curse him out. We on edge with Elijah Wan right now. We on edge, okay? But then it made me think about when he and Katina was in the hotel and he was rubbing her feet and everything, and he was like, black love. So then I'm just like, it's a whole lot of not like contradictions, but it's like, did you always want black love or not? Like, because he made it a point to say it like black love. You know what I mean? So I find that weird for someone who never really dated black girls to be like black love all the way. I mean, maybe he was just embracing that side of his, you know, that African American side of him. We watched the episode right before he met with his friends. He talked to simple full frontal. I clutched my pearls. He talked to, oh, I didn't. So that's what I was thinking. But I also feel like, well, let me ask y'all, do y'all think that that's a big deal that he never dated a black woman? Well, African American. I don't know why he said African American woman. I don't know why he said that. As a black man, like, I'm a black woman, I have a black husband. I never be like my African American husband. I don't know. So that's a whole different, you know, thought about it. But do y'all think that it's a big deal that he's never dated an African American woman? It's a huge deal. Yes. His dad died when he was young. Yes. It's called pandering. Yes. So y'all do think it's a big deal. Yeah, he's trying to be the next Miles and Woody. Remember, he was in a room and he was like, black love. And I was like, and then to come to find out he never even dated a black girl, I was like, it's not a big deal. He's biracial, so it's not a big deal to me. Okay, so you think that is not a big deal because he is biracial. If he was completely African American, then it probably would be more of a big deal, you saying? But because his mother is white, it's not really a big deal because he's dating what he sees. But I'm trying to think, because remember at the family when they was all at the table and everything, they all was black. All them people there was black besides his mother, right? I'm trying to think outside of it. But this is how I feel about it. Me personally, I feel like if I was dating a biracial man and he told me I'm his first black girlfriend or first black girl he dated, I think I would feel some type of way. Because as a black woman myself, I would be like, why? What is it about, black women that you don't see it for, that you never dated them? And then when he said like they never was checking for me, then I would say, oh, I can see that. Never mind, I can see that. Okay. Yeah, they probably wasn't never checking for you, because usually a lot of black men who don't date black women is because a lot of black women don't not checking for them. Somebody has to be the first. His black president is not doing people who like you, is not dating people who look like you, is. Oh, you saying this because he don't date people who look like him because he looks more black? My main concern really is his first is marriage. Oh, it's because his first is marriage. That's a big difference. Especially Katina, because Katina is my type of black. Like, Katina is my type of black. Okay, like, you know how, like, I don't want to say it like, but y'all know what I mean. Like, she comes to the cookout. She my type of black. Okay, so it just feels like, what type of white girls he be dating? Like, is it a real big difference? Because culturally we're different. Like, we can't deny that we have different cultures. We party different. We listen to different music. I mean, not, I'm not saying like people or don't listen to certain stuff, but just as a culture, right? Like, we're just two totally different cultures, right? So I feel like Katina is like really, at the cookout with us. And Olajuwon, he said it like, they be at the, smoking a hookah, drinking, dancing. Not Olajuwon out there stripping, okay? I'm just I feel like something about him ain't adding up, y'all. It's giving fraud now that I'm saying all this out loud. Because we got the black love, the strip tease, all that other stuff going on. Hold on. I'm just getting confused, right? Because I feel like a lot of the family member we saw was black. I feel like he was talking about black love. I feel like we had a lot of like the Olajuwon breakdown, dance teasing, and all the other stuff, like the party atmosphere, even the family at the wedding and everything like that. We got a real good culture of African Americans in that mix for him not to be never dating a black woman. But that's not for me to decide or to judge. Okay. But he's married to a black woman and he seems to love it. And that's probably why he's so giddy, because he probably like, I finally got me one. Ow. Finally got me one. Snack her up. And she cute. Ain't she a little feisty? So I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Sounds like it's giving his idea of blackness from movies. You said it sounds like he's getting his ideas of blackness from movies. He never really talk about it though. Mess around and have another Zach situation. What happened with Zach? Child, these Zachs ain't no good, so we ain't gonna talk about them Zachs. Who wouldn't like Katina? That's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I feel like that's probably why he be like really liking her and so giddy and like really trying to like figure her out, because he's probably not used to someone like her, which makes sense. He wanted bow. Don't bring up that Zach on Zach. Don't bring up that Zach on Zach, okay? And Alina. Right, okay? Okay. Don't be, I told y'all that's a different story that's a different conversation for a different day. Not today, though. Not today. On my Patreon, because I did set up my Patreon. And my Patreon, I'm going to be a little bit more raw, uncut, down and dirty. YouTube, I gotta keep it cute. I gotta keep it cute on YouTube. Okay, but on my Patreon, that's where the straight shooters. Okay, that's where we gonna be straight shooters at. Okay, we're gonna say what we really want to say. Okay, we not gonna be politically correct over there. Okay, but anyway, let's go on. Who else? Who else worked on my nerve? I'm not talking about Alyssa. I'm not talking about her. Nope. But let's talk about Chris' mom. Because Chris' mom said she just wanted her 15 minutes of fame. A camera time. I said, yup, mama, you got that, okay? That's it. That's all. I don't have nothing else to say about them. I'm gonna open the chat up. What time is it? Let me see what time it is. I'm gonna open the chat up. 8:30. We off here, y'all. We're not gonna be up here all night. Because I want to take a shower and I want to eat and I want to relax. Okay. And then we're gonna come back tomorrow for Love is Blind. Okay. Let me put the like the video. Can y'all like the video, please? And if this is your first time here, please subscribe. Please subscribe. Please subscribe. You said, no, we didn't have it after dark because I'm working on something and I'm trying to get a good time for it because I like having guests. So y'all, I'm working on getting us another guest or two so that we can have a good educational and a good, little talk. But no, my members will still be able to access all the videos that I put on Patreon. So they'll be linked. If that makes sense. So if you're over here, you won't have to pay over there. But if you're just over there, then you're just over there. I'll figure it out somehow. But I didn't get it. I only uploaded one of the After Darks on the Patreon. I didn't get a chance to just so I could see how it works. And I want to live stream, but I want to live stream like episodes. But I don't know if you can like live stream like the actual episodes of like Ready to Love, Married at First Sight. Because I feel like there's some shows that we could watch together that we could actually watch like on the screen. And I got to see if that's what we can do over there on Patreon. Because I want us to, I want to talk about music and videos. And I want to get into like, a little bit of the, like gossip and stuff. But for me over here on YouTube, because people have this like image of like what they feel like I should say or shouldn't say or whatever, I want to go to Patreon because I feel like that's where I could really be myself with people who really, really, really just enjoy it, And I got some story times that I'm gonna put over there because they're a little raunchy, so I can't put them on the YouTube. I put them over there, okay? Please like the video. All right, please like the video. Please like the video. Please like the video. I just put the link in the chat. The link is in the chat so you guys can come up here and chat, okay? Be respectful. Please be respectful. Please be respectful. Everyone's opinion matter, whether we agree or disagree. All I got to say is be respectful. Don't come up here cursing. Don't come up here cursing. And keep it cute. Keep it cute. And y'all go watch my Ready to Love review. Okay, I enjoy making that Ready to Love video, so I hope y'all go over there and watch it if y'all didn't. The link is in the chat. You do not have to show your face if you don't want to, but you could just come up and just say what you want to say. But yeah, I'm trying to think, was there anybody else from this episode that I wanted to talk about? I don't think it was anyone else. Jasmine and Michael, nothing happened between them, did it? Nah, nothing happened that's worth like discussing. So I think that was it. I think that was it. So yeah. Married at First Sight, y'all. Married at First Sight. I said my piece. So if y'all ain't gonna come up here, we can close this out. Because I just wanted to really go up there and talk about Alyssa and Lindsey and about how Christina did not start this for all those people who was trying to drag Christina on the Instagram and on the Facebook and everything. Because I was like, oh, they're not gonna come for my girl like that because I'm not gonna have them out there saying she's aggressive and she's bitter and she this, that, and other when Lindsey sat there and was being a Karen. And for the person who asked me what a Karen is someone, let me see if I can find the definition so I can say it right. Okay, so I can make it so I can say it right because I don't want to say it how I want to say it. Hey, Cliff.
Hello.
Can you turn your TV down?
No problem.
I was already ghetto enough up here, okay? First of all, hey, Cliff.
What's up? It's been a minute. How you been?
It's been a minute.
I know.
How you been?
I'm good. I'm good. Can't complain.
Okay.
What up to everybody in the chat? Listen,
All
yo,
right,
I swear, sometimes I listen to you and I'm so proud of you. and then other days is like, where's Lorenzo? Because I need help with this girl. Like, you tripping right now. You tripping on. I think you're wrong with what's shorty name. Damn, I just had the names. What's the white girl that's married to Mom?
Lindsey.
All right. Now, before I start, like, I know somebody who know her, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now they did say she can poke. I could give you that. However,
how you know somebody who knows Lindsey?
You gotta relax.
That's weird, but okay, go ahead.
No,
you got the tea.
How is that weird? She's a human being.
But if you got the tea,
you gotta relax. I'm not throwing my people. I'm not throwing none of my people under the bus. You gotta relax. I am not. You gotta relax. But anyway,
go ahead.
They because me and them having the same argument. It was like, well, she could both, they know her. I get that. My thing is this: to me, that whole scene, she was right until she brought up his mother. My thing, if I have an issue with somebody, right? I'm not going to say anything to them. If we're in the same room, I'm not going to say anything to them. I'm not going to make a face. I'm not going to do any of that. Like y'all brought up her with Alicia. I think that's the young lady name. Her and Alicia don't have problems. So when Alicia says something to her and her husband had just asked her, not to do anything, she shut it down. But she has problems with Katina. So when Katina rolled her eyes, she had every right to say something. It's that old saying, you roll them, I swole them. People, you understand what I'm saying? Like, people have issues or for looks. Not saying it's right, but it happens.
Hold on. I'm gonna stop you real quick. So you mean to tell me that when you heard the statement on a comment that she made, that you didn't make that same face?
It doesn't matter. I'm not saying I didn't agree with the comment.
Because I don't think I'm saying this to
what
say
I'm saying
I don't
is
think she rolled her eyes at her. I think she was just like, what kind of statement is that? And she was already on go, so she took it and ran with it.
Chloe, I understand. Listen, I've been around people I don't like, and they said things I ain't agree with. I kept my facial expressions in my comments to myself. Now, as a friend, I'm like, wowing or something. I'm gonna say something to a friend or make a face. But if it's somebody I don't get along with, I'm not going to do anything unless I want a problem with you.
No, but
yes,
I feel like it was a real reaction.
Nah,
because you got to listen to what she said. She was like, I read somewhere that you can't have intimacy until you have conflict first.
I didn't agree with it. I thought I didn't agree with it. I was like, I even said to when the person who know her, I was like, maybe she was trying to say, when you have issues, you get closer, something like that. And she just worded it wrong. I don't know, but I didn't agree with the comment. Don't get me wrong. But my point is,
but if you was in that setting and you heard that come out someone's face, like whether it don't have nothing to do with whether you like them or not, it's about the situation. It's just the simple statement itself calls for a facial expression.
No, it doesn't. He's grown. He's not a little kid. That's cool, but when you, Chloe, is a different thing when you don't like somebody. It's gonna come off different. Like if the other young ladies make their face or whatever, it's not gonna be such a big deal. But with Katina doing because y'all don't get along is a bigger deal. So you rolled your eyes. She asked you, why you rolling your eyes? Don't say don't talk to me now, because that's throwing your stone and hiding your hand.
It was a confused look. It wasn't even a roll of the eye.
You rolled your eyes. I was watching, and that's why you heard my TV, because I was watching it again. Because I knew what was coming up here. Nah.
It was confused look.
Keep your facial expressions to yourself.
You can't tell somebody facial expressions.
And you know what? Then you can't. Then when somebody check you about it, don't be like, don't talk to me. If you can't control your face, don't worry about when I say something. Don't have a problem with it.
So then,
would your actions make a reaction?
Would Katina have been wrong if she would have went off on Lindsey when Lindsey made that comment about her?
What comment? That you the best?
Comment she was like, nah, because you don't. No, not the best. She said, what she say? I can't remember. Of course he didn't. Of course he's wouldn't, or something like that.
Of course he wouldn't. You the best.
No,
if she felt the way about it, she could have. But I don't know if to be honest, I don't know if she meant that. She ain't meant that to be sarcastic or not. She might have, because like I said, my people said she can't poke. I don't know in that case. I'm going off of what
We
Katrina
saw
did.
her say it, and she was trying to be funny. That's
I
why she said
understand.
it.
I'm saying I'm not sure if she was trying to be funny or not, but she probably
No,
was.
she was trying to be
She
funny.
probably was.
She was.
But the fact of the matter is,
Not a maybe.
if
She was.
you got a problem with somebody and you do something, expect them to do something or say something back. That's
No,
all I'm saying.
the conversation was the whole point of this. I'm gonna say this. I feel like because they had so many beefs in the past, production has made it very clear for them not to really interact with each other
Right.
because Katina made it very clear she don't see it for Lindsey. Okay, so she already told them from episode 2, don't bring that girl around me. Okay. She said I could be cordial, I have a conversation, but I'm not about to do this with her. So that's why she said to her, you know not to talk to me. So when she was telling her, like, you already know, like, we've been avoiding each other. Don't do that, because what you're doing right now is breaking that fourth wall. Because I told you I'm not gonna argue with you on camera no more.
So then don't roll your eyes. Don't make
She
no
didn't roll her
gesture.
eyes.
That's
She made
cool.
a face.
Don't do nothing. When I say something, keep your face together. Keep your
Hey,
face
Bahira
together.
girl.
Hi.
Hey, am I saying your name right?
Yes, Bahira.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure because y'all know I could butcher her name.
I gotta say something because Lindsey did the same thing to Alyssa, and when Alyssa said, "Why are you making that face? Why are you rolling your eyes while I'm talking?" Lindsey was like, "Oh, don't worry about what I'm doing. Don't worry about what my eyes are doing."
No,
So
she
I
said
feel like
I didn't make. She said I didn't make a face, and then she shut it down because her husband just told her right before that, "I don't want you beefing with nobody." Plus, them two don't have.
she clearly was
Plus,
making
them two.
faces. She was
What I'm
making
saying,
all types of faces.
she did make a face. I'm not gonna lie, but they don't have a bad history. You understand what I'm saying? That's what I think y'all missing.
Lindsey was talking about they do because in the beginning, Alyssa was talking. I mean, Lindsey was talking bad about Alyssa, and then Jasmina wound up checking her. So Alyssa and Lindsey have beef already.
Right, Alyssa blocked Lindsey. They do got beef. They do. Alyssa blocked Lindsey because of the bachelorette party.
Lindsey is the type to be a hypocrite. Lindsey be mad if somebody do what she do to them. The same way she do with Mark, the same way she do with Katina, the same way she did with Alyssa. She don't like people doing what she do to them. She's a Karen.
But you realize she shut it down. See, y'all saying something, but she shut it down when Alyssa said something to her.
So did Katina. She said, "Baby, don't even look my way."
No.
She said,
Katina had an attitude.
You have to talk to me. I'm not gonna fight with you on camera.
Right. And my thing is, if you don't want me to talk to you, don't look my way. Don't do no funniness. And then why you said something to me? You tripping. You just rolled your eyes at me and I can't say nothing back to you. That's tripping.
No. We're gonna play it again.
Yeah.
Because I want to be very clear on what happened.
Believe it, girl.
Hold on, wait. Wrong clip, y'all. My bad. Hold on.
Yeah, because I have
rolling your eyes.
I'm not trying to argue with you.
Hold on, because y'all got to see the whole thing.
You've had conflict with them first. Why do you keep rolling your eyes?
That's a reaction to the comment. Has nothing to do with exactly her being.
Who comment was it, Chloe?
Lindsey.
Let's go for your thing. Who comment was it, Chloe?
It was Lindsey's comment about a book.
Okay, why don't make nothing if you don't like the girl? Why are you saying anything?
Because it took her off guard.
Let her be in her dumb world. If you think the comment is dumb, let her be in her dumb world. That's all I'm saying.
She took
Eyes.
I'm not trying to argue with you.
It took her off guard. I don't even think she was trying to be funny. I think it was really like, this is stupid.
Nah.
I think also she felt kind of like it was pointed at her because her and Olajuwon talking about how, things are good. Mind you, Mark and Lindsey going back and forth. So Lindsey started talking smack as soon as Katina said, "Oh, they didn't have no comments for me." Lindsey talking about, "Oh, that says something." She already was under her breath with it. So then she come out talking about, "Oh, well, I read somewhere nobody ever heard of. She didn't have no citations. I read somewhere that if you don't have conflict, then there's no intimacy." Like, girl, all y'all have is conflict and no intimacy. So
now I just read the comment real quick, right? LB23 just said, "Who is Lindsey to say anything about her little facial expression," right? So if that's the case, who was she to say something about her comment on it? This is my thing. I understand people. This is what I'm saying. I understand people are not a fan of Lindsey. I get that, but I could be fair in the situation. You can't do
There's no
something.
fairness in this.
It is fair.
Why
She
you
didn't
wanna
have to
do
do that. She did not have to make that face. And then when the girl says something, it's like, oh, I ain't doing that. Why you talking to me? You know what I'm saying? Nah. I'm pretty sure y'all been around people y'all don't like, and y'all just ignore them. I know I'm not the only one that do this.
I mean, I ignore people, but if somebody says something that take me off guard, I will make a face.
Nah,
But
I'm not doing.
my facial expressions say a lot, regardless. So
The only time I ever been on it like that is when I wish you would say something, because then I want a problem with you. But if you don't want a problem,
that's why she said what she said, because she wanted Katina to go back and forth with her.
Katina started that. I'm sorry. I don't care
Y'all
what y'all say.
really think that?
You
Who
tripping.
else think Katina started this?
Huh?
Because by here, girl, I'm with you on this, sis. Okay.
I don't see how.
I'm with you on this.
You make a comment and then say don't speak to me. But if you didn't want the young lady to say anything to you, why make your face? Why do anything? Ignore her.
She did not. She actually said nothing to her the whole night. The only time she spoke was when she was talking about the fact of what Pastor Cal said to them, and that was it. And then Lindsey still made her little smart little comment, and she didn't even acknowledge. She just said, "Yup, I am perfect" to Alyssa, and that was it. And then when she went and tried to poke at her that last time, I talk about something, what you rolling your eyes for? Katina was like, "Girl, you know not to talk to me. Like, you know not to talk to me. Why are you even doing this?"
Read that comment on your thing, Chloe.
Camera, and I'm not about to give you what you want, because that's what she wanted. She wanted her to argue with her on camera. That's why she was like, "I'm not about to argue with you on camera. You know not to talk to me."
Nah,
you know that.
Like
girl, don't play
Katrina
with me,
was being childish.
She
was being childish. Like she said, she was being childish.
They wasn't even facing each
That's
other.
the perfect comment right there.
Lindsey could have seen better people more. So my thing is, she must have been staring hard at Katina to even see her make a face. She was facing forward the same way her and Mark was facing. So why are you clocking her so hard, but not all these other people who are reacting at the same time?
Camera again. You know not to talk to me, girl. Stay over there.
I got a problem with you.
You shouldn't have said that.
No, they didn't show it. Sorry, my bad, y'all. I was trying to see.
Yeah,
her own husband checking her. That's all I got to say.
I'm gonna get to him in a second, but he was out of place in the beginning too.
No,
I get to him in a second. Yes, he was. I get to him in a second.
Ooh, encourage the bad behavior then. Encourage it. Go ahead, Lindsey. Start the fight. Start the fight for people I asked you not to start. It was okay for her not to start that fight with Lindsey, but it's not okay for her to try to start a fight with Katina though.
Repeat that again.
It's okay for her not to start the fight with Alyssa because her husband said not to then, right? But it's okay for her to start the fight with Katina, even though her husband been telling her for the longest not to say nothing.
Chloe, one have a real bad history, the other don't. Is different. Like, listen, it's people I don't like, and it's people I'm okay with. The people I don't like is going to get a nastier response from me than somebody that says something out the blue that I know, and we don't have a bad problem. But somebody I don't like saying something or making a face, it's like, what, yo, you trying to play me? It's gonna be an issue. I don't understand how y'all don't get that. As far as because y'all not taking into they already have an issue from when they was on a plane and whatever happened on the plane.
She told her, girl, you know not to talk to me, which is why this is why Mark is upset, because they know
Mark was wrong.
No, he wasn't.
Yes, he was. Yes, he was. Mark was wrong. Mark was wrong until Shorty was right until she brought up his mother. That's when she just went totally left. But for him to say, first off, he shouldn't have said nothing to her in public in front over there, right? He shouldn't have said. He should have waited till they got home. I don't care if the friends and Pastor Cal told him, hey, you gotta check it. You don't check it in front of people. Second, she wasn't in the wrong. And what woman don't want to feel like they man got their back?
I agree on that.
Like,
I agree. Mark shouldn't. He shouldn't.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
He shouldn't have called her out in public like that. Like he knew, first of all, she's a ticking time bomb. So he should have knew better than that, because she went off on him in private. So I don't know why he thought she wasn't gonna do what she did, but he shouldn't have done it like that. And he was over by the bowling balls while she over there. So he kind of had to project and be like, you shouldn't have done that, Lindsey. Like, can you relax a little bit? But she immediately was wrong. Like, he shouldn't have done that, but she should have addressed it better. The first thing she said was, go stay with your mom. Da, 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 yada, yada. She was, anything he did wrong, she immediately went 10 times worse.
So let me add my little add in, okay? So what happened was Lindsey said, why you being so distant? Because he was already shut down. So he was already like, trying to just, wind down a little bit. And she called him at that moment. He said, because knowing the history of how everything goes, why would you even say anything knowing that it could start a fight? He was telling her what was wrong. He was trying to tell her, like, I'm being like this because I'm upset that every time we go somewhere or we do something, I got you always trying. It's always something with you. It's always something. Like he didn't even address it right away. She asked him why he was being different. So he told her why. That's why he said something. Also, with the thought of addressing the situation in a moment, like Pastor Cal said, and like the friend said, this is why it just came out. But she asked him, because if you look at it, I'm gonna add it to
Awkward. I feel awkward when you do that.
Okay.
He didn't even say it. He said, I feel awkward. He said how he felt about it. I feel awkward when you do that. Not you shouldn't have did that. I feel awkward when you do stuff like that because you put me in a situation I don't want to be in. Now, if I'm not here and you want to go fight Katina, go do that. Okay? Listen to the clip. Listen to the clip.
All right, I'm gonna move on.
You shouldn't have said that. Like, it's awkward. I feel awkward when you do that.
Okay, so you don't think
I should have uploaded the clip. I recorded on my TV because I recorded it because I was like putting the video together. I told y'all. But she asked him, she said, why you being so distant? And when she said that, that's when he addressed the situation. But he was saying that he feels awkward when she does this because this isn't the first time. This isn't the second time. She has done this repeatedly and she won't stop doing it.
This time she wasn't in the wrong though, Chloe. I'm sorry. Like he should have had her. No, he tripping. I'm not saying he's not right about the other times, but he saw Shorty with the rolling of the eyes, and then she said, "Why are you rolling your eyes?" Okay, I understand he don't like conflict, but in the same breath, why she got to take a back seat and let people just do what they want?
What was people doing? What was
ain't like it. She ain't like the rolling of the eyes.
In that face
because what he want her to, because what he want from her is if somebody say something or do something,
he want her to be grown enough to not take somebody's facial expression and blow it up.
Damn that. No.
But also
no.
She created the problem with Katina. She's the villain from the beginning. So Katina rolling her eyes.
I'll give you that.
Like Katina is trying to be the bigger person by not calling her out. It's different for her. Her eyes.
Come on, she was being petty.
Katina and Olajuwon from the very beginning. So I don't see why Katina should have to pay her no respect or why she should get the pop off at Katina every time Katina fell in the way.
Facts. Because if you want to be technical, Katina didn't say anything. Her hair was basically over her like this, because y'all know that wig be wigging. Okay, her hair was down here like this. She had the drink. She was about to take a sip. She heard it and was like, that sounds crazy. Didn't even look at Lindsey. Literally made the face to herself. She didn't even look at Olajuwon. She literally made that face to herself. And Lindsey decided that she wanted to be all up in Katina's face through the hair and all and say, what you rolling your eyes for?
Chloe, you full of it.
We had a front
clip. Chloe, you full of it. I don't know what clip you watching. I'm watching the clip. Listen,
let me roll it back.
She had her head down. Man, she knew what she was doing.
No,
she knew
let's roll it back.
Doing.
Roll the clip back. Roll the clip back.
Somebody to talk with somebody.
Oh wait, no clip, y'all.
This woman making eyes and rolling her eyes.
Look at her.
Look at that face.
That's the look of confusion.
Why do you keep rolling your eyes?
She didn't even look at her. Look, she was doing this
with them first. Why do you keep rolling your eyes?
So wait a minute. You see the way they sitting, right? But yet, see her make the face. You don't think she did that on purpose?
She was all in her face.
Come, Chloe.
He didn't do it.
Lindsey is looking for a problem. Look at her face. Look at her face. She is looking for a problem.
Lindsey was like, yeah. So what you keep making these faces for? Because I've been ready for you. That looks like I want to fight you face.
She mad that nobody listened to
y'all
her.
funny,
Attention
man.
to her, so she's trying to pick a
But
fight.
But everybody in that scene made a face too. But she only chose to call out Katina.
But I don't have. But Chloe is going to be Chloe. If we all in here, right, and you got a bunch of people in here, and it was somebody I don't get along with, or vice versa, and then I make a face or whatever, or I say this something that they don't like, they're gonna say something because they already don't like me. You understand what I'm saying? So when you already don't like somebody, you just giving them reason to have something else to say. That's why I said it's different. You don't have beef with everybody else.
But if you know that this person don't like you, why would you then go ahead and proceed to make a comment to them?
Because you rolled your eyes. Now I'm gonna make it a thing. So I'm gonna say your name. Ain't no subliminals. No subliminals. I'm gonna say your name. She ain't homegirl. She gonna say her name. And I'm not mad at that. My problem now, back to the husband. With the husband, I'm like, I understand you wanting your wife to chill, right? And behave herself. I get that. And don't just be out here wilding, because with men, when a man get involved, it's gonna go to next level. You know what I'm saying? It could go to fighting, shooting, anything, because men gonna take it to violence on a higher level usually than women, right? So I could get where he's coming from. But in the same breath, it's like every time he's telling her to chill. To me, in this situation, she wasn't just in the wrong. The LB, that's because y'all, I'm used to y'all making faces because y'all always in the wrong. Y'all always in the wrong. Y'all make your faces because y'all ain't used to the God's honest truth and what's right. That's all that is.
That's what you call it, I guess.
Oh, I miss y'all crazy. But yeah, the only thing I felt like she didn't have to do is when she started to when she brought up his mother, and she didn't say he didn't give her orgasm. What she said was, what you at least can do is give me an orgasm, because he stopped having sex with her.
Well, she said, you can't even make me come.
No, she said what you could at least do. Chloe,
don't make me go record it on my TV.
Please do. I just watched the clip, Chloe. What she was saying was, what you can at least do is give me an orgasm. You pull him back.
You can't even make me come. She said it in the very beginning. I remember vividly.
You talking about when they were showing the words on the screen, right?
Yeah, that's the first statement. But this was in the very beginning, before she even said anything about him making her come. I mean, making her giving her orgasm. This was way before that section.
I don't know that.
She said it in the very beginning when he was in the bathroom, when she was first went on a tangent, before the second producer came in, because she started talking about that when the second producer came in. I remember, because I had to watch this 3 times.
Because I was fast forwarding, because I know you be tripping. Your vision is wrong. So I had to watch it myself.
Not my vision wrong.
Your vision wrong, yeah. I don't know what you be watching sometimes. That's why I call you Chloe Taylor Johnson, because you be tripping.
Listen. All right.
She went too far. I give you that. She went too far with him. And some of the things she said is gonna be hard when he found out to come back from.
I agree.
It sounded like he could hear her. Could he? Or was that just the
editing? He heard some of it. He couldn't really make out. He wasn't sure.
To hear, but not actually hear what she was saying. You know what I mean? Like, he could hear her talking, but probably not clear.
Oh,
right. Yeah, I think it was something like that. Because he was like, is that her? Or one of them said, is that her?
Chris would say that. And he was like, yeah, that girl. That's her again.
now, the part where I was like, what made her go to 100, but I think people don't understand. He made the comment when he said, you're not being a team player. That wasn't fair for him to say that. That's like when somebody say, I'll call him back in a second.
What kind of ringtone?
Huh?
No, I'm just joking with you. Go ahead.
That's like when somebody say, "You never do this" or "You never do that." The first thing they're gonna do is point out the times that they did whatever you said that you're saying that they didn't do. So when he said you're not being a team player, she looked, hold up, I did A, B, and C. I understood her response. He shouldn't have made that comment. He should have kept it to the issue they have in at hand in that moment. Not saying that she ain't a team player, because she has been a team player. But when you tell somebody they ain't do something, the first thing they're gonna do out of defense of themselves is name and say what they've done, because they taking offense to it, like you're trying to play them like they do nothing or haven't been there for you.
All right, when you put
I
it
think
like
that's
that,
just a natural response.
I could agree with the response to it. I could have agreed with the response, but I also feel like she just took it way too far. Like that whole bathroom scene, we didn't need that.
I think they don't know how to communicate with each other. Like they're coming from two different pages, because this is the second time I feel like he's not clear about what his issues are. So it sounds like he's talking about their relationship when really he's talking about her behavior with other people. Because this is the same thing at the dinner where he was like, it's too much. And she's thinking their relationship progressing is too much or progressing too fast. And he's saying you're too much in terms of how you act with people. I think at the bowling alley, he was trying to say you're not being a team player with the cast. But she's taking it like you're not being a team player in the relationship. Like he's not clear and she's gonna jump to the worst, I think.
Oh, see, that makes.
I don't think so. You might be right, but I don't think that's what he was talking about.
Hold on, let me put the clip up. Let me see.
I'm not trying to argue with you on camera again. You know not to talk to me, girl.
Do that.
Okay, so you don't think that this woman making eyes and rolling
I think that given your history, you shouldn't say anything. It's going to cause an
Mark,
argument.
who are you here for?
You. That's why I said don't do it.
Okay, I don't like to brush things under the rug. I like to direct.
Okay, well, this is a team. And if you can't get that, this is going to work.
This is a team. He was talking about them two. Yeah, and I agree with her when she said, who you here for?
I agree with him though when he's saying if you can't, me and you as a team, if you can't get it, we ain't gonna work, because they're always like they're constantly on two different pages. So how can they move forward when he always wants to act as one way in public, like as a unit? She always wants to do it her way.
Right. How is it always that you get to go off on a tangent? And when I'm asking you just to calm down and be a team player and I say nothing, you keep talking about stuff. So it's okay for that woman to make eyes at me?
Yes.
It's okay for that woman to make eyes at me?
She's contributing to the team. She's not doing everything the team needs to be done.
He want her to be passive, and she's not a passive
No, he
person.
want her to stop causing drama. That's unnecessary.
No, she was today. This episode wasn't unnecessary. The other times, y'all are 100% right. Like I said, I know somebody who said she poked. I'm not denying any of that. I'm just saying with this situation, she wasn't in the wrong.
If she wouldn't have said nothing, nothing else would have been said.
And if somebody wouldn't have rolled her eyes, we wouldn't have had this whole situation.
No.
Make it make sense, Chloe. Make it make sense.
I already made it make sense. I broke this thing already. Like 5 times.
It was horrible. Horrible breakdown.
Oh, child. Somebody's
you gotta get off of what's the dude? Elijah Wan. Y'all wrong for Elijah Wan.
What we doing?
Come on. Oh, he don't want to sleep with her because he got a small thing, this, that, and the third. All types of comments. He's scared. Like, what is he? She got a vagina like any other chick he knocked off. Like, it ain't that. He already said he was out in these streets. He was a playboy. He don't want to just jump in the bed with her. I don't hear women say that about none of these women that came on Married at First Sight that was like, oh, I'm not going to sleep with my husband right away. But now that he does that, all of a sudden he might be gay. He's scared of women. I heard you. I'm just saying I've seen it in the comments and things like that. But it's all type of nonsense. Like, he wanted to take his time. Women do it on this show all the time. It don't be a problem then. He just... Why is it different? Because he a man?
I was joking with Elijah Wan.
Full of it.
Because at first I said it's given he got a small thingy. And then I said, oh, you know what? He probably scared because he ain't never been with a black girl before. That's
so why we don't say that about the women? Why we don't say when they come on here they don't want to have sex? She got dried up.
These men.
Why we don't say that about them? her box is trash, so she don't want to sleep with him right away.
Honey, cause never. So,
I hate you. Stop.
I don't know what you're talking about. That's not even in the vocabulary to talk about.
All right.
I can only speak on what I know. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, and and from what his wife said, that he messed with he dealt with black women. He just wasn't in a serious relationship. But I don't think he's been in a lot of serious relationships going off of how he talked. And I don't even think he was around our people like that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I can see it. I mean,
I know your favorite wrote in the comments that his dad died when he was young.
Yeah,
which I didn't know.
But he
his
still
dad
had
died when he was young.
Cousins and brothers. It looked like he had a lot of cousins, and like a lot of his family was black though.
I gotta see that scene. I ain't peeped that. I gotta watch it again.
I don't remember.
See his friend, his wife, or something, whatever dude was. His right hand man.
I remember one white cousin. Or was that Michael's? No, that was his. Everybody else was black because he stood out to me because I was like, why he ain't got a suit on? And then later on, he had on the suit.
Well, maybe I would have to see the scene, but what I'm saying is his mother's white. He probably grew up closer to that side of the family because his father died. So I don't know how that played out, but depending where he grew up, that you're gonna date who you're around.
I mean, I can get it.
But but his wife said he dealt with black women. He just haven't been in a serious relationship with a black woman. But I don't know how many women he been in a serious relationship with because he said he was in these streets like that. He was I mean,
an F boy.
It's weird that he brought it up.
He's living a single life.
You say it's where he brought it up? It's weird that he brought it up and he was saying he want to try something new. Like, I just feel like we're getting married. I feel like it makes sense to me that he has dated other women. I feel like you're attracted to what your mom looks like. So I understand that. But
I don't know where y'all say that. Why do y'all think that?
I don't know, because that's
I love my mother to death, but I'm not looking for a woman that look like my mother or anything.
Not necessarily
or even
but we know black men don't want us, so well, not black men, but never mind.
Girl, what you married to? What you married to? What you married to, Chloe?
A different day. Because my black man, he loved me.
So stop the nonsense.
But you know the majority, never mind. We're not going there tonight.
You're a majority lie. Because this will be one today. You're a majority lie.
Not tonight. Go ahead.
I'm not gonna get on black men today.
I just think that's your standard of beauty. So I understand. I just don't understand why you would marry, like why you would jump in to get married and be like, oh yeah, this is my first time dating a black girl. I wanted to try something new.
He didn't pick his wife, right? No, that's the basis of the show. Just saying.
But they could put their preferences in.
Now we know married at first sight. Do what they want to do.
Well, we know married at first sight is definitely not going to put mixed people together who don't want to be together.
Shoot. What's Shorty's name? She wanted a black man. They gave her a white man. I can't remember her name. What's his name? The basketball player. His wife.
Matt and Katie? Kate.
No, what's Amber? I think it's Amber, right? She wanted a black man. Amber wanted a black man.
He said she wanted a black man?
Yes. If I'm thinking of the right person, she wanted a black man.
She said she didn't care.
Nah, one of them white chicks wanted a black man, and they didn't get it for her.
Amber said she wanted a black man?
I believe it was Amber.
Okay.
It was one of them white chicks. I don't remember, but I believe it was Amber.
The girl, the blonde girl that was with Ryan, she said she wanted somebody racially ambiguous, and I mean, that's what they gave her.
Right, but what I'm saying with this show, a lot of times you don't get what you want. Now, I don't know what was the requirements he asked for, and whether he asked for a white woman or a black one, like he have. I can't knock him no matter what he asked for. He have. He can't deny his mother like he can't deny his father. I think everybody just wanted to say, "Oh, you look black, so just go rock with that side. I'm not saying he don't rock with that side, but he can't deny his white side either.
All right, y'all. I'm putting the link in the chat for anyone else who want to join in before we jump up off of here.
I miss Lorenzo so much. God,
you want somebody to be on your side so bad, Cliff.
I mean,
LB
he's just a hot mess. LB is another hot mess.
They on your. You got 2 out of 3 right tonight.
Nah. See, that's where it's wrong. It should say 3 out of 3. Cliff.
His brother had a white wife.
You always right.
Hey. She's a Karen. They hardly ever do interracial. Yeah, I don't think so. But I don't think they would go to. I think she had to be open to having a white husband, because I really think they're not going to put people who don't want who don't want the opposite race to be. I don't think they would go to that extent. Y'all know, right? Because that's a whole different. I mean, looks is one thing, but when you go to like race, they even play with you on religion. But I don't think they're gonna play with you when it comes to race, because that's a big factor.
Listen, with this show, I don't put nothing past them. This ain't like the early season. I don't put nothing past them. We gonna get it down the line. One of these seasons, probably season 20. We gonna have
That's gonna be one of them episodes seasons where we all gonna be up in an uproar. Like, why would they do that? All right, but here you got anything else?
I was gonna say was Steve. I like the way Steve handled that situation.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Steve.
He did. She was out of line. She didn't put the noodle. She cooked her noodles. Didn't cook his noodles. Then when he said it was overcooking, all you had to do was like, because actually he's the one that's eating it, just move him off the stove or move it to the side. Like, it's not that serious. Drain it. But for her to get up and leave and not say anything, like, that's a problem.
The problem was,
and then that post and how you broke it down, that post she wrote.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh man, yeah, this might be an issue.
But
I don't feel like because I know he's like, he take care of himself. I know he got his own place. And he do freelancing. So I think with his mind, like, she can't expect him to have the mindset of I'm never gonna be broke again, because that wasn't his lifestyle, right? Like how that was hers as a child, right? That was her upbringing. His was different. And I guess his thing is, I got the money, I do what I do, and I take care of myself. However, he do have to take into consideration you're having a family now, and you got to be a little bit more structured.
I'm trying to think which one of y'all sent me the message in the group chat about Steve selling his selling something, a game or something on the internet, and Steve got money. So they had I'm trying to see it. Hold on, y'all. Why didn't I upload this? So he's a developer. So he developed a text messaging app and he sold it.
Oh, so he's taking off.
Yeah.
She might need to relax.
Yeah. I'm gonna upload it to the community post, but I'm trying to see. I need to say something that's not facts though. But yeah, Marie sent it.
How many days into the marriage are they? Like 10 days?
I think 12.
Yeah, it's still like 2 weeks.
Yeah, I feel like he just doesn't trust her yet, and she's really just not showing she's trustworthy. So I see where he's coming from too. He still kind of has to have a little bit of his guard up. And from the beginning, he was saying they were moving at a fast pace and everything like that. Now she wants to see his bank statements. She needs to just kind of relax a little bit, because she's not even showing that she's mature enough to handle that.
Exactly, because she can't even have a conversation. And after I heard him, how he communicates, I said, no, Steve is about his business. Steve is very smart, intelligent. He knows what he's looking for. And she's messing it up because he was very clear with what he was saying. And I've talked, men, y'all sometimes be a little all over the place, right? But his tone was straight to the point. He wasn't aggressive. He wasn't assertive. He was assertive, but in a way where it wasn't like abrasive. You know what I mean? Like where you have to like be like, ooh, But he
Yeah.
got his point across. Like that's what women mean when they say, "I want a man that's going to put me in my place." What Steve did. Because Steve checked her, but he checked her to the point where it was almost kind of sexy. It was like, oh, he's so, oh, okay. Like he made perfect sense. Like you can't argue with him. Like nothing she couldn't argue with anything he said by the way that he said it, because he gave her very clear why this was a problem. He read it down like, this is what you did. This is why it was a problem. And this can't happen anymore. I was here for
she didn't have nothing to say. I feel like she doesn't, her problems they're not substantial. Like I know it seems substantial because it's about the money but she's trying to have a problem for some reason. I don't know why, but even the thing about the kids, these kids are how far down the line, and you want to keep bickering back and forth with him about 2 kids, 3 kids, 4 kids.
And to be honest, when she have her first kid, all that hard stance and all that other stuff, she'll rethink it. Yeah. She's in dream world right now because she don't have no kids. Once you have your first one, then you'll know the reality and what you can and can't do.
Shoot, at least get the 2 before you get 1, then reach for 2, and then go for 3. But she's like, oh, it's going to be 3. Girl, you don't know what kind of effects pregnancy will have on your body, because, like I mentioned before, one of my best friends, when she had her second child, first child perfect, everything went perfect. Second child had a baby at 5 months. End up developing high blood pressure, almost died giving birth, and now she has blood pressure to this day where she has to take pills constantly. You think she gonna go for 3 if she wanted 3 so bad? Absolutely not. Like, you don't know what can happen to you from your pregnancy to giving birth to just be like, I gotta have 3.
She just wants everything the way she saw it. She wants to have the same amount of kids that they had. She wants him to work the same way she saw her parents work. She wants everything to be a certain way, and it's not realistic.
A fairy tale in her head, basically.
Yep.
Like Aries said, I hate to see what she would do if they actually did get into an argument. Child, between all these non-arguments that they be having, you would think.
I don't think they're gonna last, and it's gonna be because of her.
I would have a hard time being with Steve, and he doesn't have a plan. He told Keisha that he has savings, and I respect that, but he might be fine living as a single man, but to take on a family is different. So this is the thing. I feel like he needs to show her how he makes his money and what that money looks like when he makes it. Because if you are, let's say let's just say for instance, he does contracting, right? It may not be like, maybe not like on the side. Let's say he do contract on the side where he may, help build a house here, build a house here. What does building this house here look like? What does that income look like? What does that look like in our bank account? So that I can know if you consistently do these things, or when you decide to go make an app, or when you decide to go build a website for somebody, what does that money look like? And so I can know that it's enough to sustain us until you decide you want to go do it again. Like, I think he needs to really break it down and show her what's happening, because it's okay if you want to, build websites and make logos for people, but how much do you get for a website or a logo, the range of it, and how many do you think you need to do on a consistent basis for us to be okay? Because if we decide to have kids and I decide not to work, will you be able to financially support us as a family and give us the lifestyle that we think we deserve as a whole? The conversation that they're having isn't the proper conversation. It's basically, so you don't want a 9-to-5, but I make money, but you don't want a 9-to-5, but I make money. Like, they're not communicating what they expect from each other. She needs him to give her a breakdown of what's happening so she can understand that. But he just keeps saying, I can make money when I need to make money. And for a woman who wants to build a family, that don't sound good to us because we like, what do you mean? You could just make money when you want to make money. No, it's the bill. I need to know. I need to see. I need physical proof of what's going to happen so I could be at ease because
They
the
did say he
moment,
had offers on the table too.
yeah,
But
he had
turned
offers on the table, but he's not showing her what that looks like. I think he needs to really show her so that she can be at ease because as a woman myself, if my husband doesn't show me he has it, I'm going to feel like I'm going to have it or I'm going to have to go get it. So if you need to put me at ease, so now my mind's not racing on how I'm going to get it done because that's our instinct is to get it done. So she doesn't trust that he can get it done and he's not giving her a reason to trust it because he just keeps saying, I got savings and I got freelance jobs and I can make money when I need to.
Because that's what he's been doing, I guess, I think he said since the pandemic.
Yeah, since he got laid off.
Which is 2 years or whatever. So he's been maintaining and taking care of business for 2 years this way.
Yeah, but for
himself,
he's comfortable. What does that look like for a family?
Yeah, but we don't know. But it's for himself because he's a single man doesn't mean it's not enough for a family.
But he's not explaining it to her.
He might not trust her yet. He just met her.
Yeah, but I mean, that's still your wife, though. Y'all still talking about having kids. Y'all still talking about a future. So you still need to have that conversation.
You mean the same wife who walk out the house and spend the night out?
We'll talk about her childish ways. We're not gonna talk about her childish ways now. But I don't think they're gonna last because if I don't know, because she could change, because people do change and people do grow up. But I feel like if he continues to not let her get over with what she tried the other night, and she know like that's not acceptable, and she makes an effort to make a difference, I think they can make it because I think she was really worked up in her feelings about the fact that she was home, she was working, and he was just lollygagging back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And then when she started cooking, it just started hitting her like, he ain't do shit all day. Like, and I'm in here cooking. Like, what the heck? Like, this don't make no sense. Like, I think she started going through that phase in her brain. I'm ready for the financial episode. Ooh, child.
That's gonna be interesting. What if he make way more than her? She gonna feel stupid.
I'm sure he do. He's into IT. That's why I'm trying to.
I don't even know what she do.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't know. But we got to also remember that he got laid off his job, right? So that means that he was working. So he was making money. So he needed to work to make money. It wasn't like he was just, doing the logos and stuff all on his own before. He had a job, meaning he needed a job until the layoffs happened. Y'all know what I mean? Now I'm thinking. My brain's going.
I want to know about what he sold that you said he sold and who he sold it to.
I'm going to post it.
I mean, not the
idea. It's an article.
Okay.
Not a talent consultant. She's a tech recruiter. They better go into business together, not him being the IT and tech and she the recruiter for it. Oh, she an HR recruiter child. Y'all gonna have me this up here. She's a recruiter, period. All right, y'all. We gonna jump in here because we done talked tonight. But Harry, you want to say anything else?
Nope.
Okay.
Good night, y'all.
Thank you for joining me. All right, y'all. We're going to get up off of here. I appreciate y'all all for hanging out with me at this time. Don't forget to like this video if you did not like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you are new here, or if you realize that you are watching all my videos and you're not subscribed, just double check and make sure you're subscribed, okay? Because we got to go to 6,000 a hit. We got to go to 6,000. And y'all, I think I want to push myself to do it by the end of March. Because I feel like March is going to be a good month. Because we got Ready to Love. We got Put a Ring on It. We got Married at First Sight. I might throw in some Love and Marriage Huntsville. Whew, child. The schedule I'm trying to build out here. Okay. So I'm thinking that March should be a good month to shoot for that 6,000, right? So if y'all not subscribed, make sure y'all subscribe. Drop me some yellow hearts in the comments. If y'all watching the playback, let me know that you stopped by. And I appreciate y'all so much. Love you guys. Peace.